And good morning, everyone. We are at fabulous Reflection Bay here at Lake Las Vegas for Lake Las Vegas 5 Live. Another fine edition with Andy Gill, of course. We have our good friend
Stan
Kaufman here from Henderson Hospital and the CEO. And today we have the Windermere event going on. Windermere Prestige Properties. We've got a lot of fine speakers that are coming up today. We'll have Robin Yates, who is the CEO of Windermere Properties. Mayor Deborah March is here.
Absolutely.
She'll be talking the mayor of Henderson, and of course Patrick Parker from Raintree Investments Corporation and the president here at Lake Las Vegas. And is it too soon, guys, to say happy holidays? Because I always want to be the first.
Never too soon.
Never too soon.
Okay,
so happy.
You just did the first one.
So
good
happy
job.
holidays.
Yeah, happy holidays.
Well, we have the tree lighting tomorrow night here at Lake Las Vegas, which we'll talk about here in a moment.
We're trying to get him to come out.
Okay.
Flip the switch on.
Flip the switch.
Flip the switch.
I'm a switch kind of guy.
Yeah, he does that every day at the
I flip
hospital.
the switch every day.
Yeah, he turns it on, and
So we
it never goes off though.
First and foremost, thanks for coming out.
I appreciate
I
you
know
having me.
we were pulling and tugging at Brian for you to let you come down.
You didn't have to tug.
Okay.
It's my
all right.
pleasure.
Yeah. A lot of stuff is happening in Henderson, and this event alone is going to give us a lot of insight in what's going on in 2019. So I was glad to have you come and open the show with us and tell us all about what's happening just right down Galleria Drive from Lake Las Vegas.
Well, we're located about 10 minutes down Galleria. Once the construction's done and the roads, it's going to be about a 7-8 minute shot. So we've been open now. We just celebrated our 2nd year anniversary. So we've been with the community for 2 years now, and the hospital is just doing phenomenal. Our metrics are up, our volume is up, our satisfaction scores are unbelievably high. Our quality, we were just given the Leapfrog Award of a report card score of A.
I
saw
that.
An A in school, I always strive for A's, but getting an A in a quality scorecard like Leapfrog is a phenomenal accomplishment, especially for a hospital that's only been open for 2 years.
Okay.
So, our emergency room is really, really packed. We're seeing about 160, 180 patients a day in the emergency room. We just opened up a level 2 NICU for our smallest patients, our neonatal intensive care unit. So that just opened in July, and it's doing very well. Our OB patients, we're seeing now upwards to 180 to 200 OB deliveries a month. And we just opened up 28 new med-surg beds in the hospital because we just didn't have enough room for patients. So we're now at 166 licensed beds in the hospital. This past July, August, we opened up an advanced wound care center in our outpatient surgery center as well. So we're moving along.
Keeping busy.
Very busy. That's just this year.
He has no
That's
time to
just
flip the
this year.
switch.
No. Apparently, just leave it on. Leave it on.
And then you have great access for the folks that are living here, reside here at Lake Las Vegas, down the street at Cadence, whatever. With the opening of Galleria Drive, it's so easy to get to your hospital now. I'm sure folks from Green Valley, as well.
We get to take a lot of the residents on tours too, so thank you for allowing us to do that. And
We love to have
is that
you.
pretty much available? At
Absolutely.
any time for anybody
We would
to go
love
down?
to tour groups in the hospital. I love talking about the hospital. Hell, I love to talk. But about the hospital, I'm very passionate about it. We've got a great staff. They love to see the people in the community.
Okay.
The reason we named it Henderson Hospital, it's the community of Henderson. It's their hospital. So we want the community to see the hospital whenever possible.
What does 2019 mean to you right now? What are you thinking?
2019. So one thing I did leave out that we just opened this past week was a freestanding emergency department.
Yeah.
So basically, we took our emergency department and built a replica of it about 9 miles away on the corner of St. Rose Parkway and Coronado, and it just opened this week. So it's a full-fledged emergency department that just opened up. So anything that you go to a hospital emergency room, you can now go to this freestanding emergency room, and it's called the ER at Green Valley Ranch. So it's licensed, it's open, and it's doing unbelievable. So the throughput is great, the quality is great. It's the same Henderson quality that you get over there now. But 2019, so we need to build, we need to grow. We're in the process of planning a new unit outside the emergency room so we can grow the emergency room. We're talking about opening 2 more ORs. We're opening a new cath lab. We're opening a specials lab. We're just going to keep opening. And we're planning a new tower that will hopefully be open in 2020.
Yeah.
So we just need to keep growing with the community. I mean, as Lake Las Vegas and Tuscany and Cadence continue to grow, we need to grow with the community. And we have the land to do it.
Yeah, and Sam, you were saying before we came on the air, because we're talking to home builders here today, primarily from Windermere, that two of the most important things that people look for when they're buying a home: proximity to schools and to a hospital, right?
I would flip that. I think healthcare is more important than education, but it's close, 1 and 2. But I'm a little biased.
Yeah, but
yeah.
I mean,
It's a tie. It's
state
a
of the
tie.
art, the newest stuff you guys got going on there, and
We've
the
got
ultraviolet, the brooms.
Oh, yeah.
Can you talk about that a little bit?
So the ultraviolet lights that we use, the indigo lights, we're the first hospital in the country to do that.
Yeah.
So what it does is it's bacteria-killing lights, which are safe for humans. So if you're in there, you're not going to explode. It's not radiation.
Exactly.
It's not nuclear. But we boast very, very low infection rates.
It's amazing.
So our rates are very, very low. And I think the lights, the technology is something that's very helpful. So we just opened up the new tower, and we have these lights in all the bathrooms in the new tower, along with the isolation rooms. We have them in all of our ER bays. We have them in our OR bays. We have them in our C-section rooms. Anything we can do to decrease infection.
We got to come back and let us do some more video of that just to see it. But it's it's just pretty tricky because they are automatically turn on. Correct?
They do.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's amazing. Anything specially planned for you personally? Holidays?
I'm looking for some time off with the family. This has been a long 2 years, and but we're going to continue going as you just heard.
Well, we've got the Christmas tree lighting tomorrow, so if you want to come out, and then plenty of lined up. And then Tony, tell them about the sweater drive.
So we've got the sweater drive going on. So this is, last year we did it at Seasons, right? Seasons Grocery here. And there were so many sweaters and blankets and coats and everything. And this year we've branched out throughout the entire village here at Lake Las Vegas. And then we have so many partners in the local community that have barrels
We
from.
should have called you guys up. We
Yeah.
forgot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we would have partnered.
I'm
Sure.
Okay, well, we'll throw a barrel there anyway.
We got a great auxiliary that loves to do things
All
like
right,
this.
you're in.
Yeah.
So,
That's
our
what we
latest
brought you out,
partner,
we suckered him in. We
Henderson
brought him in for
Hospital.
that reason.
Yeah, that's
This is
exactly
why
right.
I'm here. I got it. Now we know, Brian.
But yeah, it's all for the Las Vegas Rescue Mission. If you're coming out tomorrow for the Red Hat Run, which starts at 3, registration at 2, or the tree lighting ceremonies from 5 to 7, come on out, bring a sweater, and they'll be here.
Does the hospital do anything for the holidays? Do you guys have anything planned there? Do you guys any?
I mean, we do. We do the lighting. We do trees. We
Okay.
have things. But we just celebrated just on October 31st, the 2nd year anniversary. So we had a huge
Oh,
community
that's right.
event
Yeah,
with
yeah,
the
yeah.
blood
I
drive,
believe.
trunk or treat. So the 31st is normally our big day. It's Nevada's admission day. It's
Yeah.
when we open the hospital. So we do a lot of things around that time of year.
Can you talk about the planning that's going to happen around Henderson Hospital?
Well, with the Union Village.
yeah.
So right now we're the only tenant in Union Village, but they're in the process of opening up apartments and condos. There's dialysis services.
That's amazing.
They're building LVAC, so Las Vegas Athletic Club is basically done, and they're going to open that fairly soon. And there's some other things that are going up within the next year or so. There's a lot of things going on with Union Village, and Henderson Hospital is going to be the anchor of all of that growth.
That's awesome.
So it's nice to have neighbors.
I hope you stay, hang out, get to see the mayor, Mayor March. Of course, Pat Parker's going to be here, and Robin Yates. But thank you so much for coming out.
Appreciate you
Hope
having
you come
me.
out
Thank you.
and hang
Thanks,
out for
Sam.
the tree.
Happy holidays
All right.
again.
Happy
Happy
holidays.
holidays.
Thank you,
Second
sir.
time.
Yeah, he's got 2 and 3.
I say Happy New Year until July, too.
We're about to jump into the program for, once again, Windermere Prestige Properties event. Once again, we mentioned that Mayor March is going to be speaking, Pat Parker from Lake Las Vegas, and then also Robin Yates. So make sure you guys stick around, watch the show. We're going to be here. We might do a little closing statements and recap. We'll grab Pat to do some stuff with us
Okay.
at the end. Don't forget, tomorrow in the village, we'll be broadcasting from 15 Lakeside for the Christmas tree lighting. Get ready for that switch. And
Bring your sweaters.
Bring your
sweaters,
sweaters.
please.
Red
Yeah.
Hat Run.
Red Hat runs is $5 and you get the hat. And
Yeah.
What is it, about a mile run?
It's a mile run,
Well, for
4
us,
laps
a
throughout the
mile
village.
walk. Mile walk.
Yeah. So once again, thank you, sir. Everybody, thank
Thanks,
you.
Sam.
Stick around. We'll be right back with the rest of the program.